illuminations, excuse me. Now I'm going to click over to the expand and factor parts because I just want to go over this very quickly, especially the expand portion. So expanding is how to multiply. So I'm just going to use the equation they use here. This is something that intimidates many students because they simply don't know what they're doing. And a lot of times I'm actually going to go to a harder equation, something like this. Most students forget to multiply the extra parts out here. They forget that FOIL truly means everything in here times everything over here. So let's figure out a way to show it. Since I need to fill up this left column, this is my left side, this is my right side now since we're using an area model, I need to change the orientation of this X bar. So I'm going to bring this in. Now I simply have one X. I needed my 1 here, but I need 7 to follow. So I need to make 6 copies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits and an X bar. X plus 7 is represented. Now I need to change my orientation back and show X plus 4 on the other side. So here's my X, and then here is my 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is simply modeling that part, and I will show my model is correct. Now we have to actually expand our expression. And notice they gave us some room over here to show some of the multiplication and stuff. I am simply going to show it down here first. So an X by X would create an X squared. And it's a nice model for students to see. Now, an X bar by a 1, I need to orientate. And there will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what I have just demonstrated is the F and the I part of FOIL. The first, I just showed the first and the outer portions. I apologize, it was the F and the O part. But I don't really like students using FOIL method because all it is an acronym for a very specific set of circumstances. I like for students to actually understand what they're doing, and this model is the best way to do it. I had to take X times X, which gave me X squared. I had to take X times 4, which gave me 4 X's. Now I need to do the same thing with the 7s. So 7 times X will give me my 7 X's. And this is where the multiplier comes in handy, because this would be frustrating to do without it. And you see that I'm even starting to make mistakes. Let's just make sure we have the right amount. And we don't want them on top of each other. And it's making me be very specific here. So I'm just going to go down here and clear a little bit of room. There we go. Trying to keep it nice and neat, but you can tell trying to do that, if you have any type of overlap, they will not be working. Now I need to go and show my 7 times 4. So I'm going to have to fill this in with 28 of these little blocks. So I hope you will bear with me, because this will take a minute, especially to make sure you have no overlap, which you can see I already do. And I'm already getting frustrated and losing my neatness, which I assume is not unique to me. And I am even a person who uses this. I haven't used this exact portion until this week, as I had to find this for a classroom assignment, but I'm someone that uses algebra tiles often, and this even gets frustrating to me, because in real life, you can put them exactly where you need them. So let's try and just make this look a little neater so that way we got everything that we need. And here is our 28. If you could bear with me and imagine this was a nice perfect rectangle like it should be, I would appreciate it. The part of me that wants this to look perfect is really trying to do it, but the part of me that's trying to save time, I'm hoping I can learn how to use my editor well enough so that way you don't have to see all this part, but if I can't, I'm going to stop now just in case. So you can see now I need to put in my expanded expression. So we start out with x squared, and then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 x's. That will represent our combining like terms, so plus 11 x's. And then we have 28 of these, or 7 by 4. So now we have another plus 28. And let's check if we're right. Hooray! And we have successfully showed how to expand two binomials being multiplied. So I hope this tutorial helps all the math teachers out there find another place and another way to explain algebra a little more in depth to all of our students with a little geometric concrete foundation. Thank you very much for watching my tutorial, and have a nice day.